Ladies and gentlemen, we've completed day 3 of the 4-day Tekken World Tour Global Finals. As you can tell by my voice, I did even more screaming today than the past 2 days, if you've been keeping track. I believe with no exaggeration that today was the most exciting day of Tekken we've had in all of 2024. You see, the last chance qualifier is the final open bracket of the Tekken season. Instead of competing for just prize money or prestige, the players are fighting for one last chance qualifier, to get into the global finals, to get a chance, one last shot at the world champion title. Now, this year was a bit different. Rather than simply hosting the bracket before the event and then starting the event, they turned the format on its head. They ran the group stages of the event first. Everybody who lost and didn't qualify fed into the last chance qualifier. So whereas normally the last LCQ is everybody minus the top pros, this LCQ was everybody plus the top pros who just happened to not qualify out of their group. The pool is already dense with pros around the world who didn't get a chance to travel as much or didn't succeed as much internationally, but were strong enough to make it to the finals. And that's what makes this tournament so hype every year. Early upsets happen very quickly. Players are more nervous than normal because it says last chance in the name. The gameplay is so intense and some of the most incredible moments of Tekken happen in this tournament. For that reason, I want to structure this video a little differently. I'll show you my notes below. Basically, I think this is an event you should try to watch on your own time as much as possible. Now, some spoilers will be inevitable because of who ends up in the finals, but the way that it unfolds is so exciting. So how I've done it is if you want to watch it on my stream, you can take this YouTube video of the official Day 3 LCQ, I'll link it below, and subtract like 15 minutes off of the timestamps. My matches will line up basically with that. I'm going to list matches that I think are must-see, matches that are also good if you want to see some more, and then list some results that happened off stream that my chat and many people in general seemed interested in but didn't fit on the stream. This is going to be my format for how I describe it all the way through top 8, and then in top 8 I will tell you which matches to focus on, again, if you want the most streamlined viewing experience possible. It's hard for me to narrow down matches that I think really are important in particular, but I thought this was important to do. I'm going to leave the gameplay on while I talk about this. This first one is XCC versus Lee Sam from Korea. This is one of the must-see matches of the early pools phase. I think XCC is very fascinating to watch. If you don't know, he had a controversial story where he was about to crack top 8 of Tiger Uppercut. He was disqualified because China is excluded from the TWT. In compensation, he earned a free trip to this LCQ. So his journey was very closely watched because he's a very strong player and people hoped that he would have a chance to qualify through this method, through the last chance qualifier. Jimmy J. Tran, Brian player from North America, also makes an appearance. He doesn't go to many tournaments these days. You don't see him stream or play online, but he's playing and practicing. He's learning new tech. They joke, the Brian community, that every time he shows up on stream, the whole community levels up because he's sharing something new. Other good matches include Flower TK if you want to watch more Lee players. Lee Mishima, PhiDX fan and member of the community, also has a match where he showcases his Lydia. Recommend checking these out. As for the results that didn't happen on stream, we saw early pool losses by Chikarin, Jod, and Pinya. The Japanese community that showed up, whether they were known or not, had hands, and they were taking out many people early in the pools. Mo Il is also a victim of this. This one happened on stream, losing to Pistol Oizumi, who played Raven, using tons of lows and taking advantage of his weakness against lows and possibly some nerves. Other part of note is that the pool had tons of King and June players on stream, so if you want to study these characters, you have a lot of reference material. Okay, that's the pool phase. I'm going to jump now to top 128. So this is where spoilers start to come into play. If you're looking to follow certain players or keep up with what was happening, say along with my stream, this is where the spoilers will come through. That's the warning. Let's go to the next tab. Top 128. Must-see matches are Knee versus Nobi. I just put out a video on that. That is already up. If you want to see it, go ahead. Double versus Ulsan is an incredible set. And then the one I have on screen now is also great. Kudons versus Ao. And you'll notice that Kudons is not playing Devil Jin. Devil Jin in a very rough spot in this Tekken, such that even his most loyal player has switched to Heihachi. This is a very good set as well. Highly recommend checking it out. If you want to watch more sets, AK versus Infested is fantastic. I want to show a clip from that actually. Mangja versus Lohai is fantastic, and Taiheo versus KEISUKE is great. And this isn't quite a spoiler, but this is a very, very cool play from AK. Check out this combo. It is actually unbelievable what he does here. So I'm actually not paying attention enough to this set. So I'm going to narrate it over. Sorry about that. Check this out. Check this combo out. So AK does a running 2, sidestep 2. He's getting pushed back to the wall by Infested. He does the built-in backflip. Hits Nina in the back. Full wall spot. Usually a small combo, right? No. Forward, forward 3, position change. Down by 2, sneak cancel while rising 1 twice. Goes into heat dash. Double while standing 3 cancel to hit the wall into a perfect kill combo. One more time. This combo was perfectly optimized to kill. I only realized what's happening in the middle of it on stream here. That's why I don't narrate it, because I was distracted. I regrettably wish I saw this right in the moment.
So good. He's going to get a wall splat here as well.
Oh.
Other way as well. Yeah, opts to not keep the wall positioning here, going for a bit more damage instead, unless.
No way. Is he gonna get the kill?
Oh my god, that combo! I didn't even realize how nasty the combo actually was. I just saw the 2 while standing 3 cancels and was blown away. Little did I know it was way more impressive than that. The other thing of note is Taiheo versus KEISUKE. Here's a possible spoiler moment in this match, but I think this is a really funny moment. If you want to skip ahead, I'm timestamping this video, so go ahead, jump ahead. KEISUKE, as many know, has a reputation for dropping combos. This set is unfortunately no exception. And he only seems to drop it when it really matters.
Who's going to take big risk here? You need to be careful.
Uh-oh, Goosh.
Let's go.
No way.
He's dead, bro. Do it again.
Oh my, no,
Why
no.
would you got this?
I don't want to see that situation. I mean,
Oh! Oh! It happened again! It happened again! I can't believe it! That was game ending!
You have to win this.
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. He got it. Keep.
Literally throughout the day, the commentators were talking about KEISUKE combos, which is a horrible reputation to have, and I have so much empathy for him as someone who chokes a lot in tournament. But for it to happen, even when he tried the easy combo, was so rough to me. I still can't believe that. Important news that happened in top 128. XCC was eliminated by Indian player Tejan, who was in the group stage we saw in the previous video, and Oryu, a Japanese player I'm not aware of, but is probably strong enough to beat XCC. Yagami was also eliminated here by Shonen and Edge. We saw Shonen in the Red Bull Golden Letters tournament. Shonen has a lot of matches too in the pool stage and beyond. Edge, a Hwarang player from Korea, sponsored by T1, also again eliminating Yagami. Chikarin, after an early loss in pools, loses to Alidar, the group stage Oceania player that we watched. He performed very well this LCQ. iMusician, making a promising return, ends up being eliminated by Kudans. Jod from France, who was in the winner's side group stage, eliminated by John Ding, who only showed up for the LCQ. Fear of Silence, who we watched in the regional phase, eliminated by Jimmy J. Tran and Shonen. Shonen taking out many people in this tournament. And our hero Lee Mishima was eliminated by JDCR and Akil 9. Very strong opponents, very tough to fight. Now, we're going to move now to the top 32. This is your next spoiler warning if you want to start here. There we go, spoiler warning over. Must-see matches climb here. As soon as this part of the bracket started, nearly every match was so exciting. We were begging on stream for a break so we could stand up and leave. Especially following that Knee versus Novi match, which I highly recommend watching on the other video. I'll link that below as well. Now, again, if you want to see these along my stream, subtract about 50 minutes from the timestamp. Joey Fury shows up and fights Ikari. That's a very intense match. I highly recommend watching that. Another one is the one right here, Knee versus Aoyama. He ends up having a very close set with a Lars player. Lars, a very high variance character, ends up being a bit difficult to fight, watching how Nee kind of tries to control that and how he pilots Brian around a very aggressive, crazy character, especially one piloted by a Japanese player. Japanese players being not afraid to do crazy things and wild options. This is a very instructive set, I believe. We also have G Ken versus KEISUKE, which I believe is a very important match. The ever feared Keisuke combo ends up returning. And then one set that is crucial. If you watch none of these, Mul Gold versus Edge. I'm not even going to show it because I think it is so important to see. If you want more matches, Nobi versus Jimmy J Tran is fantastic, and Shine versus John Ding is really cool too. As a follow-up, more news. This is where the eliminations get crazy. Low High takes out Double and Mangja. One set I don't believe I mentioned. Yeah, okay, sorry, I did mention Double versus Ulsan. That is a must-see as well. Yu ends up eliminating Ni. Shonen eliminates Yu, Ao, Kare, and Fear. Shonen on a tear eliminating players. John Ding eliminates Low High and Ikari. Joey Fury takes out Farzine, someone we expected to make a huge run all the way through the LCQ. Noel, our Bolivian Steve player, places very high, only losing to Keisuke and Farzine, obviously in a different order from the Joey Fury match because that's the way that would work. Kudons, after switching to Heihachi, ends up being eliminated by Ao and JDCR. Finally, Alidar is eliminated by Kudons. Again, a little bit out of order, but Alidar placing very high. Fantastic work by the regional group stage players. Yeah, it was a very, very fun LCQ, especially once we hit top 32. I think that is the turning point of the tournament where it gets extremely exciting every single match. Okay. Spoiler warning now for top 8. Actually, there's no... Yeah, we're in top 8 now. I recommend watching every single match that has Edge, Mulgold, and Keisuke in it. That's the most I'll say about it. This top 8 was some of the best Tekken I think we've seen in Tekken 8. Full stop. I'll be putting out videos on that as well. I just thought you should know here first. Okay, this is your huge spoiler warning. Literally the end results of the LCQ. Click away now. But we'll leave a comment and like first. That would be fantastic. But click away now if you don't want to see what's going to happen. You're going to catch this before the finals tomorrow. You have about 12 hours from the time this video releases until the finals start. If you want to catch up, now is the time to leave. Of course, after leaving a little present for me. That is your spoiler warning. We're now going to talk about the final results for the people who just wanted to get caught up quickly. Here is what happened, and there's going to be a fun combo highlight as well, okay? Spoiler warning over. Beware. There's no notes on it because I'm going to show you physically. The top 8 results. This is the winner. Well, this is the global finals, the end result here. The top 8 results show up in the loser side with Keisuke going up against Daniel Mato. Keisuke got 2nd place in the LCQ. T1 Edge winning the entire thing. And it wasn't just with Hwoarang. After losing to Keisuke in the winner's side, Edge pulls out his Shaheen. And one of the most incredible moments of the grand final. Please watch this grand final on my stream if you like. It actually ended up being really fun. Edge is in the loser side, meaning he has to win not just one first to 3, but 2. Because in a double elimination tournament, everybody has 2 lives. And because Keisuke was on the winner's side, he needs to lose 1 life before he can lose the whole tournament, or both lives, right? What happens here is in the 2-2 final round, right? Final round scores 2-2 before the reset. Keisuke gets a huge lead on Edge. Edge fighting for his tournament life on Shaheen, a secondary character. You would think the character's not as optimized as the main character, Hwoarang. You would be wrong. Watch this sequence.
Oh my god, Keisuke would love to go to bed now, wouldn't he? He would love to just end the tournament, take it for Japan. CD 1+2, maybe I'm self-inserting as a viewer. Down back 4, about to kill. Oh, he won't crack. Counter hit. He did not crack. He fuzzied. Hop kick over the hell sweep. Resplats. We have resplats. Oh my god. What was that?
I'm pretty sure he should be dead. We're going to a
He's dead.
When literally cornered, literally out of options, running out of HP. Look at this sequence. Chipped down to 1 low. 1 stature kick down back 4 would kill him. He's crouching, he stand blocks the forward 4. He's crouching, he stand blocks another forward 4. Kazuya has plus frames, so he still decides to mash. Even though Kazuya's at advantage. He converts this counter hit into a down back 2-1. He sidesteps to the right. This back 1 hits. He heat smashes. Hop kick. At minus. Beating the hell sweep. Now, because of the angle here, he recognizes a resplat opportunity where he can peel Kazuya off the wall and splat him again. How he did that is he sidesteps to the left after this tornado. Watch, he steps all the way to the left as far as he can go so that when he kicks Kazuya, he comes off the wall. And he needed that extra HP damage because after a wall splat, Rage Art does reduced damage. Incredible defense. A barre, which is mashing out of frame when you're at a frame disadvantage, and combo optimization on a secondary character. Watch it one more time.
He would love to go to bed now, wouldn't he? He would love to just end the tournament, take it for Japan. CD1+2, maybe I'm self-inserting as a viewer. Down back 4, about to kill. Oh, he won't crack. Counter hit. He did not crack. He fuzzied. Oh.
Here it is. Minus frames mash. Tornado. Resplat. Rage Art. And it killed. This was an incredible tournament. I wish I could honestly watch it again with a voice. You've seen the final results. You've seen what happens. It's still an amazing journey. And I make these videos in case people don't have time to get fully caught up. And you'll still be up to date for the finals. A lot of you have showed a lot of appreciation for what I'm doing here. Telling me to get some rest. And I appreciate that a lot because... as much as a lot of people like to think it's just watching Tekken videos, I try to streamline the viewing process as much as possible, try to make sure it's as inclusive as possible. It's easy for me to just kind of say nonsense, but I would like to try to be at least as informational and accurate as possible. So your appreciation is mutually appreciated. As you can tell in that last clip, this is what resets the bracket. You saw the results already. Edge ends up taking the entire thing. That means Edge and KEISUKE will be fighting for their lives tomorrow in the loser's side. They didn't even earn a chance to be on the winner's side. They're starting with 1 life instead of 2. In the winner's side, we have an early Korean team kill, an early Pakistani team kill, and Shadow 20Z. Every path is hard, right? But Shadow 20Z coming from North America, having to fight Rangchu, who's been insanely successful, dominating his entire pool. And then Atif and Arslan Ash, who were top 2 at EVO. So... it's going to be a great finals tomorrow. It's starting 1 hour later than it did, than the other pools have started. So 6 p.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Japanese time, Japan Standard Time. Please convert as needed. Thank you so much for your support. Please come by the stream tomorrow if you're interested, if the schedule matches up for you. We put out highlight videos where we can, but there's a unique vibe in kind of catching it all at once. People have asked if I'll stream on YouTube. Unfortunately, it's too short notice for me to stream there. But I'll be on at twitch.tv/PhiDX, and we would love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment if you made it this far. Nothing to say, leave an emoji. That helps me a ton. And I'll see you tomorrow at the finals. Peace.